Hello everyone, welcome to 7.4, multiply fractions. The essential question is, how can you use an area model to show off the product of two fractions? I'm going to show you what an area model is and how to use it, but you could also do the steps that we've done before. And you don't need to write these down since we've done this in previous two lessons, but it's basically multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So let's get to it. Here's the first example, which you should write down. Jane is making a reusable grocery bag and lunch bags. She needs 3/4 yard of cloth to make a grocery bag, and then she needs 2/3 yard of cloth to make a lunch bag. So here's what 3/4 looks like. Okay, it's you highlighting 3 out of 4, and here's what 2/3 looks like, highlighting 2 out of 3. Okay, it's asking how much cloth does she need to make a lunch bag. So what you want to do is you want to overlap these. Okay, you want to put this on top of this, so it would look like this. Okay, and if we did 2/3 again. Okay, what I want to ask you is, what's shaded twice? Well, first off, let's see how many squares there are. Okay, let's count the squares together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that there's 12 squares. And how many of these 12 squares are shaded twice? I see that there are 6 of the 12 that are shaded twice. Now, can 6 over 12 be simplified? Well, if we took a 6 out of both 6 and 12, it would be 1/2. So yes, it would be 1/2 yards of cloth. Okay, and that would be your answer. And that's how you make an area model. You just see what are the two fractions, can you put the fractions together, and can you see what's shaded twice. Now, here's, in my opinion, the simpler way. 3/4 times 2/3. Multiply numerator times numerator. 3 times 2 is 6. Denominator times denominator. 4 times 3 is 12. You get 6/12. And if you simplify it, it equals 1/2. So you can use an area model because it might help you see it in a different way, or at least check your answer. Sometimes we don't know our multiplication facts, but we can make models to represent them, and that can definitely help you out. Let's go ahead and do the second and last example. Okay. Find 1/3 times 3/4. So if we were to make a model, okay, and it said we had 3/4, okay, so highlighting 3/4 would be this, and it said 1/3 of 3/4. Well, 1/3 of 3/4 would just be one of the ones that you shaded. So what's shaded twice here? 1/4. Okay. Now, if we were to multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator, we could see 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 4 is 12, 3/12, but we can take something out of both of them. We can take a 3 out. Divide by 3, divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, 12 divided by 3 is 4, 1/4. It matches the answer that we found with the model. So using models can help you visually see it. You have to say, okay, like in this example, I shaded 3/4, and then I shaded 1/4 of that, and or 1/3 of that, okay, and I get 1/4. Now, in my opinion, I think just multiplying numerator, and denominator times denominator is simpler, but everyone learns differently. So if the model helps you, go ahead and use it, but you could also use the other steps too. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please write them down. Have a good one.